Hi guys, and welcome back where we're working on the 3D window. Okay, I'm gonna kind of sort of show you how to make this. All right, so what I did was I traced the window and then cut around it to make a square around it, basically. But what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna show you with a separate piece of paper. Okay, so let's say this is our window and we've got let's go 4x4. I think that'll make it easier for us. Or no, let's go 6x6. Let's go 6 by 6. All right, so now we have 6x6. Okay, we want to score it on let's go 2. Let's score it at 2 all the way around. What am I doing here? Let's start at 8. Okay, so we're gonna go, let's go to the 3, and let's go to the 7, and we'll flip it around. Go to the 3, and this is just an example. The 7, you see we have a square there, right? So then we want to go, let's put that on the 3 and the 7. Then we come in at 3.5, and we come in at 7.5. No. 3, 8, 7.5. This might not be spot on, but it'll be close. We got 3, 3.5, 7.5. And you see you've got all of these squares. So each one has 2 sections, right? So you're going to take your scissors and you're going to come up to the very first cross section. You're going to cut out all these corners. So then you'll have something that looks like this. Okay, then you're going to fold this in. First one in, second one up. First one in, second one up. In, up. In, up. And the reason you're doing that is this flat surface is going to get glued to the building. Okay, and that'll make sense here in just a second. So keep that in mind. That's what we did here. Okay, so now what we want to do, because we want all the whole surface area covered, is we're going to lay this flat and we're going to kind of I spy what we want everybody to see. Okay, and then we're going to glue that down. Now I kind of liked this section, so here we go. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to kind of cheat on this one and use my Darice extra large glue stick. There we go, a little bit more. So then we're going to glue that down, and once we get it glued down, we can attach it to the building. But before we can attach it to the building, we got to put a window in. Okay, so this is our building, and I kind of like I said, this area right here. So we're just going to smooth that down. Okay, and we'll come in and we'll trim. I'm going to give this a good chance to dry because we do not want it coming loose. In fact, I think I'm going to go around with my heavy duty glue. And go along those edges just to be sure. So now you see we have this this 3D view. I just want to make sure that that's stuck down good. And then we can score it a little better. Oops, I scored it too much better there. It's okay. You really won't see much of it. Okay, let me do this piece. Just like so. And again, this flat piece is what gets glued to the box. Did I have that upside down? Kind of looked upside down to me for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. What's going on? And again, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make sure everything's glued down really well. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Okay, we've got to put plastic over our window though. And we put it on the outside. We put it on the outside. Sorry, that's a very, very close up. But so I'm going to cut a piece of acetate to cover that window. And I'll glue it down off camera because we're going to be super close. All right. So in the next, I'm going to go off camera to do that. And then when we come back, we will be adding the 3D. Hopefully you guys can see the acetate. Now I did put masking tape. I glued it down and then I glued down some masking tape just to be sure it's not going anywhere. And to make sure our box has something to stick to, right? Because it doesn't want to stick to that plastic really well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our tape and we're going to make our box. I'm going to tape it up, see? And then we want to make sure, definitely make sure that we don't get it on upside down, okay? I have done that before. Then we'll stick this one. Needs a little trim there, see? And the result you get with this is pretty phenomenal, if you ask me. I discovered it by accident. I was just, when I was working with children in our after school and after school care program, I had the art room, and we built a ton, and I do mean a ton, of dioramas. And so I noticed that when I put the image, the background image in the window, it kind of magnified it. And I had not seen anybody do it. I'm not saying it hasn't been done. Just saying that's how I discovered how to do it. Okay, so we know this is the top. Up this, that's the bottom. This is the top. So I'm going to put a T there. I better put a T over here because I'm about to cover that up. Okay, so we're going to cover this piece. Trim it a little better. Come on. Guess it's not going to. Not with those scissors. Okay, bring that around. Then we cut. In our last corner, and then we can glue it to the, well, our last corner, and then we can glue it to the box. And I really like how this looks. Let's go this way. And then next up, guys, I'm going to do the side windows with the acetate. Actually, I wound up using a, I don't know, kind of like a photo album thingy. Okay, so this is our top. Now, I'm going to lay this down. Bring that down to the bottom and keep that at the sides. Okay, so that's pretty cool there. And then I'm just going to put a crap ton of glue here. Then I'm going to remark. And hold that until it catches. See how it looks. There we go. Looks pretty good. Okay. Now I'm going to flip this up, guys. It's going to be hard for, otherwise it's going to be hard for me to do this. Basically, if I can get you up there, I'm just pushing it down. And then we'll put some more masking tape, because I don't want it going anywhere. And hopefully it's good on the inside. I don't want to have to redo it. I hate it when I have to redo it. I think I should have made it a little bigger, but we might be all right. We might be okay. Now let me get this last piece of masking tape on and I can show you what I'm up to. Okay, so see, now we can glue this piece in. Then put masking tape. And then I'll show you the inside, guys. It is so, I love doing this. I made my daughter a little room box. I'll show it to, I think I know I have a video on here somewhere, but I can also grab hers somewhere. In the next video, I'll show it to you. I'll have it on the on the ready here and show you how it works. Okay, we're going to put the tape on here. Tape it up. I guess I'd already glued that one. Alright, now I see a little hole right there. I'm going to have to tape over that because the idea is not letting any extra light through that hole. We want all the light coming from the top. And that, we'll do it right there. And then once we put the siding on, you won't see any of that masking tape. You will see this box, but probably what I'll do is I may just put siding on the box or paint it or something to make it look like it's supposed to be something else. Maybe we'll put a big chimney there and you won't see that. No, we couldn't do that because then you can't see the window. I mean, it's supposed to, yeah, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so now look. Let's go back down. See how that looks? If you can really see or not. That glare. See? How it looks like it's really just outside your window. Kind of cool, huh? The only thing I didn't think about was that bottom. Huh. I don't know why I did that. Oh well. Maybe I'll just bring the window up a smidge. And I can see a line there. But that's okay. I'll trim it. We'll lose that in the trim. Other than that, it looks fine. That one should have been over a little bit, but we'll lose that in the trim as well. Or I might just redo it. Because that needs to be pushed over the idea. So if you look out that way, you see a continuance. And that works. It works. I'm not going to mess with it too much. I might push that piece out though. And then take that piece off. I don't know what to do about that bottom, guys. I think I'll just leave it. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to have something up there. A little shelf with stuff on it. Yeah, that's okay. I think it's all right. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But anyhow, that's the idea of the 3D windows. I think I should have just cut that bottom out. Well, I'll give it some thought. But anyhow, it is a 3D window. And I think what I'll do is I'll bring my trim up and in. This will be a smaller window. Because we'll have curtains here. Won't see that. This will have a curtain rod. And then we'll have maybe a shelf here with stuff on it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And that's probably what I did. I don't know. It's been years, guys, since I've done this. All right. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you in the next video.